Certainly, the specific terms and concepts by which today's doctors evaluate the healthiness and dietary suitability of our food, vitamins, minerals, lipids, carbohydrates, protein, cholesterol, trans fats, calories, etc., not to mention the plethora of named and rule-bound ways of eating, whether medical or paramedical, the gluten-free diet, the low FODMAP diet, the ketogenic diet, the Paleolithic diet, and on nearly ad infinitum, are all modern developments. Nevertheless, ancient Greco-Roman doctors were highly attuned to the variabilities among foods and to the varying impacts that different diets exert on people's health. They discussed these variabilities at length in theoretically sophisticated ways with their own sets of vocabulary for the differentiating qualities to be found in foods. And they developed detailed dietary recommendations, some examples of which are to be found in the following chapters. Just like in the modern world, however, doctors did not have the monopoly on opinions about what makes a healthy diet. As everywhere, Greco-Roman food choices were equally imbued with moral and social dimensions. Though there was some fringe interest in vegetarianism, the moral dimension of food had much less to do with the foods themselves and much more to do with the state of mind of the consumer. Decadence and extravagance in the diet, as well as undue focus on the pleasures of food, were considered to betoken an unphilosophical lack of self-control. Likewise, there were social and cultural implications to many foods, sometimes based on their price and attainability. Roman satirists found the contemporary craze for rare and fancy fish to have reached ridiculous proportions, sometimes related to their religious uses. A significant fraction of meat eating was tied to religious animal sacrifice, sometimes on other grounds. The radish had associations with both rustic uncouthness and sexual debauchery. Nevertheless, the most valuable source of advice on how to eat in antiquity is the extensive medical literature on the subject, and it is texts from this body of writing that form the core of this volume. Dietetics, Ancient Nutritional Science. From its very earliest written manifestations, Greek medicine focused on diet as a major pillar of health. Indeed, the author of the 5th century BCE text, Ancient Medicine, part of the canonical Hippocratic corpus, equates the art of medicine with the art of nutrition. For him, medicine began when humans first learned how to manipulate the nutritive capacity of foodstuffs through cooking and other forms of food preparation.